Hello, everyone. This is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horn. And thank you for coming to my women's channel. This is the first video that I've made for women on my new channel, Matthew C. Horn Dating for Women. I've had some success on my regular dating channel, Matthew C. Horn Dating. I've had countless women and men ask me to make a channel for women, and here I am. So I want to give it my best. You all stick around. I want to bring you some extremely elevated messages that are going to help you to get the outcomes that you want in life and get the men that you really want. Tonight's video is titled, Setting the Stage for a Quality Man to Enter Your Space. It's brought to you by my books, How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women, in addition to How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. But let's get right to it. Setting the stage for a quality man to enter your life. Because I know as I consult with women and have different conversations with women, women desire a quality man. They desire a top-tier man to enter their space and remain in their space. So this is what this particular video is about, just some thought processes and strategies on how to get these men and how to keep them in your space. The number one thing that a woman must do in order to attract the quality man into her space and keep that quality man and set the stage for that quality man to appear is to never overestimate your value. And this isn't a negative thing. I'm not saying underestimate your value, but you don't want to overestimate your value. The number one mistake that I see women making with quality men is valuing themselves above him, and it just shouldn't be that way. If you underestimate how much that quality man values himself, then you will lose him just as fast as he enters your presence. And you don't want to take for granted how much he values himself. That's not something that is to be taken for granted, because quality men are neutral. They understand themselves. They understand their place in the food chain. They understand the contribution that they have to offer to life and to this world and to women. So to overestimate your value and approach him or operate in his space as if you're more valuable than him, then that's just not going to fly in his space. He's going to be turned off. The best thing that a woman can do to set the stage for a quality man to enter her space is to simply value him just as much as he values her. A quality, cerebral, thinking, neutral, intelligent man is going to give you a good experience from hello. He's not going to lie to you. He's going to tell you exactly why he's there. And he's going to talk to you in very straight lines and make his proclamations be known. And he's going to let his interests be apparent. So he's going to come to you in confidence, but also with the posture that he is not above you and that you are not above him. He's going to be neutral. And all he's looking for in return is a woman who values him the same way that he values himself. It's really that simple. When a woman overestimates her value in the presence of a valuable man, the condescending language begins immediately. You have to do this to get me. You have to give me this for me to talk to you. I'm the prize. All of this is condescending language that turns off quality men who value themselves. Because a man does not get to a place of success and prestige and stability in life without having a healthy perception of himself. And any man who has a healthy perception of himself, he's not overvaluing himself, and he cannot allow a woman into his space that overvalues herself, because that's going to be immediately apparent as the woman gives condescending proclamations to the man as to what he has to do to remain in her presence. And it just doesn't work that way with a quality man. A lesser man that you're frustrated with because you can't trust him for guidance and leadership, he will put you above him as soon as he meets you because he doesn't have a sense of self. He's not a neutral man. He's not completely in tune with himself, aware of himself, and accepting of himself. So he can put you above him, and innately, on a biological level, you as a woman, you can't trust this man. You don't respect this man because this man does not respect himself. And you can't trust him for leadership because that man has not been effectively able to lead himself if he will put you above him. You get into the space of the quality man by understanding the role that he has in your life. He is your designated leader, and that is how creation made it. I'm not underestimating the progress and the great things that you've been able to do in your life and for yourself as a woman, but that man is a designated leader. So the quality man has been effectively able to govern himself and lead himself, and the results in his life support the belief that he has in himself. So you have to enter his space in accordance with the love that he has for himself. He loves himself enough to not put anything or any woman above him. He understands that he can't effectively lead a woman if he's putting her above him. And everything, every time a woman gives him demands and makes proclamations of offerings that he has to give to her, he's immediately turned off because he understands the magnitude of the value of himself and the value of his presence in your life. He understands that he'll give you more than you could ever ask from him if you show up in his life the right way. If he understands that you have a respect for him that's in accordance with the respect that he has for himself. So you must operate in a neutral manner in the presence of quality men if you want to set a stage for them to enter your life. The minute that you overestimate your value above his, the only men that you're going to attract are low quality men that you don't respect and that you don't trust. You will be frustrated with these men because innately and biologically, you understand that this is not a man who can lead you because he's been ineffective in leading himself. A quality man is a gift to your life, and you must approach him from that vantage point. I'm not saying you have to kiss the ground he walks on or even overestimate his value. Just meet him directly in accordance with how he's treating you. Reciprocation. Just give him what he's given to you. It's really that simple. Men are so simple. And to get a space in his life and to remain in his life, it takes a level of simplicity in terms of understanding the fundamental things that appeal to him, that will allow you to enter and remain in his space. If you go through life thinking that you're better than men, then the only thing that you're going to get is a continuum of frustrating experiences because you're going to have lower tier, low quality men who don't love themselves in your space. But the gateway and the avenue and the road to acquiring and keeping the quality man is to have a level of reverence and respect for the man who shows you he's worthy of that. And just having respect for every man. Because the men who you're attracted to, other women are attracted to him as well. You're not coming across an overabundance of men that you're attracted to them, not just from a physical standpoint, but their energy and their belief in themselves and their grounded nature and the results that they have in their life support that they are quality men. You're not coming across those men on a consistent basis, but yet and still that's the man that you desire. So you enter his space through reverence and respect. That's a reflection of the reverence and respect that he has for himself. And subsequently, he will value you and give you the utmost reverence and respect because you respect him in a manner that's in accordance with how he sees himself. It's really that simple. So stop overvaluing yourself. I'm not saying to have low self-esteem. I'm not saying to undervalue yourself, but just give that man a neutral approach. If he's being respectful, he's being consistent. Don't introduce the power plays in the games, and don't try to posture yourself above him. That doesn't work with quality men. They will dismiss you because you've dismissed yourself. When you overvalued yourself and you treated him in a condescending way and you spoke to him in a condescending manner as if you're above him. That's the easiest way to lose a quality man. But the easiest way to keep that quality man is just to have a level of reverence and respect for him. If he's observing, if he gives off the qualities of a quality man, of an elevated man, and you see those qualities, especially over time, that is a man that is to be respected, and that is a man that is to be revered. And if you treat him in accordance with the love that he has for himself, you will be a departure. That's why there's so many beautiful single women out here, because they refuse to give men a neutral experience, an experience that's an exact match of the experience that he's given to her. That's why there's so many beautiful, gorgeous women, and they're getting older, and there's an absence of quality men, and there's only low quality, frustrating experiences with low quality, frustrating men, because you refuse to respect and revere the quality man that you want to pair yourself with. Humility will get you in the space of the quality man. The ego will keep you as a repellent to the quality man. It's really that simple. And I just wanted to bring you a message to just let you know that that man loves himself. Do not ever underestimate how much that a quality man loves himself, understands himself, and reveres himself. He has a full and complete understanding of himself and what he has to offer to the world and what he has to offer to women. It's really that simple. And if you move in accordance with the love that he has for himself, you're going to unlock a level of love that he's going to exhibit toward you, because you are moving in accordance with that picture, that true picture, not that false picture, that true picture and that understanding that he has of himself. The quality men are just waiting for a woman that he's extremely attracted to have a level of a baseline of respect for him. That's so hard to come by. And it shouldn't be that way, especially with the marriage rates the way that they are, the divorce rates, the amount of children that are born to women who are not in marriages. That there is an actual current that you're pushing against that has been dismal, has been successful against you, but you have quality men who are waiting for you to show up in his life the right way. And especially, I have a love for all women, but you see my book is specific to black women. 80% of all married black men are married to black women. So we love you all, we revere you, and we're just hoping that we can find our match and that a foundation can be set, that we can have a safe and quality experience with you where everything is neutral, everything is operating in reciprocation. That's what quality men are looking for. And you will stand out amongst the pack. You will be the departure, and you will be the welcome entity in his life if you simply revere him and respect him in accordance with how he sees himself. If you can sit back and observe the results in his life that he's been able to create for himself based on the balanced perception that he has of himself. It's that simple. So don't overestimate your value. Look at the results in your life and look at the picture that you have of yourself in your mind. And a lot of times it doesn't match. So it doesn't hurt to actually give a man a quality experience, to not begin to make outrageous demands as soon as he enters your space, to be comfortable with whatever he offers you as he's inspired to give you more. Not that he's not requiring him to give you outrageous things, but inspiring him. You'll never have a more satiating and satisfying experience other than being in the space of a man who is inspired by you. An inspired man gives willingly. A required man gives reluctantly. Because he understands that he is a gift, and there should be nothing else attached to the requirements that you want from him other than him being the gift that he is. Nothing of monetary value, nothing in this material world. That's how you turn a quality man off. And he'll give you everything that you could ever ask if you simply inspire that man and bring out the best that he has to offer to you through you being an elevated and, presence in his life. That's a reflection of the reciprocation that he's giving to you and the gift that he is to your life. It's really that simple. I gave him my best. Hope you enjoyed my first video on Matthew C. Horne dating for women. I've enjoyed spending some time with you tonight. And once again, tonight's video is brought to you by my books, How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women, in addition to How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me up the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And also, if you're in need of coaching, if you have different situations in the dating space that you understand my resonating voice can help you through and help you to elevate and get breakthroughs and get quality men, you email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Put coaching in the subject matter. Leave your name, your phone number, whatever issue that you're facing in the dating space. I will do a quick assessment and get right back to you with the terms of the coaching. And we'll set a date and time, and the coaching will begin immediately. Everything in my world, in terms of me being a dating coach and just me as a professional, everything is streamlined. Everything's fast. I deliver. I promise you that. And other than that, I've enjoyed spending some time with you tonight. I hope that this message has been of value, and just understand that you can create a red carpet and a streamlined path for any quality man to enter your space and stay, as long as you do not overvalue yourself. As long as your value for him is in direct correlation to the value that he's showing that he has of you. Reciprocation is the magical pill that once he swallows, he's going to be inspired. You're going to get the absolute best from that man once he sees you over time, and that you're there for the right reasons, and you have a level of reverence and respect for him. You can always get more from a man if you don't make requirements, and you simply make deposits in his life that leaves him inspired. I'll see you all soon.